Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing checking back in with y'all, man. What's good? What if Ryan Garcia beats Devin the Dream Haney? Shout out to one of the brothers on a previous video that I did. They suggested this topic, and I think it was a really good suggestion, man, because and it's worth talking about because it's boxing, man, and at the end of the day, anything can happen, right? No fighter is immortal. No fighter is unbeatable. No fighter has zero weaknesses. And though Devin Haney is a clear favorite in this fight, I think Devin Haney could have the best performance of his career coming off of the best performance of his career. I believe the Regis Prograis fight was the best, most complete Devin Haney performance. And versus Ryan Garcia, when you look at the disparity in skills and just it's different, man. There's just a huge skills gap in this fight. And this is going based off of what we've seen from Devin and what we've seen from Ryan. Now we know this is Ryan Garcia's second fight with Derk James, so there could have been some adjustments. There could have been some improvements. He could feel stronger at 140. He could, have some different things in his tool belt that he hasn't yet exposed in previous fights. So anything can happen, and I think it's worth talking about what happens if Ryan Garcia wins. So when you look at in the ring, stylistically, the ways that Ryan Garcia can win this fight, it's not a lot of ways. I can't see Ryan Garcia outboxing Devin Haney. I can't see him boxing from distance off the back foot like he did versus Oscar Duarte and running Devin Haney into a shot. No, Ryan is most likely going to be the guy coming forward trying to catch Devin Haney while Devin Haney looks to run him into shots. I can't really see Ryan Garcia dominating in the middle of the ring, controlling range and distance, and using a sharp jab with great counter shots and just mixing up his attack and keeping Devin Haney off balance while winning a chess match. I really can't see that. I can see Ryan Garcia maybe, taking a few pages out of Derk James and Earl Spencer's book when it comes to coming forward and cutting the ring off and cornering Devin Haney and, going to the body, behind a jab and, going to the body so much that now Devin Haney is worried about those body shots, and then Ryan Garcia comes up with a crazy left hook, his money punch, and hurts Devin Haney. That's possible, depending on how far along he and Derk James are. Another way that I can see Ryan Garcia winning is Devin Haney comes out, putting on a beautiful display of boxing, having hella success, everything landing, everything looking good, Devin Haney looking extremely sharp, and he gets overconfident. And like he did versus Jorge Linares, we got to keep in mind Devin Haney right now is just 25 years old. When he fought Linares, he was 22, 23? Rookie mistake. He was dominating that fight. I had never seen Linares get outclassed the way Devin Haney outclassed him. We seen Linares lose before, but I had never seen Linares just get totally outclassed from a skills perspective for a duration of a fight the way Devin Haney did it. And then he got overconfident and he got caught with that right hand. And that's the first time we seen Devin Haney hurt. Right? That could happen in this fight. Now, again, I just prefaced it, the ages, the difference, the maturity, the experience that Devin Haney has now. I really don't see that happening, but it's possible. I could see Ryan Garcia, possibly landing a big left hand after Devin Haney gets overconfident and leaves himself open, throws a right hand where he think that it's there because it's been there all night, and Ryan Garcia makes an adjustment, slips the right hand, and comes back with a crazy left hook and hurts Devin Haney. Dare I say, knocks him out. Ryan Garcia has the speed and the power to make that happen. Those are the ways that I can see Ryan Garcia winning this fight. And if he does, what happens? Ryan Garcia would be validated and legitimized as a top tier fighter. Not just a social media personality. Not just a big draw in the sport. Not just this guy known for his crazy antics outside the ring. Not just for the flash and all of the glitz and glamour. He will be legitimized as a real world champion. Mind you, this is Ryan Garcia's first official title fight. He will be a world champion. What this also does is it puts Derk James back on a trajectory of success. We know Derk James was taking some losses recently. Earl the Truth Spence Jr., the big one, versus Terrence Crawford. Jermell Charlo, accomplished a lot with both Earl and Jermell. But Jermell goes up, dares to be great, versus Canelo Alvarez. Can we really say he dared to be great? I mean, he stepped in the ring, so that got to count for something. But when he got in the ring, y'all saw what I saw, right? I don't even have to talk about that shit. I don't want to talk about that shit. Took an L. Frank Martin had a tough fight in his last fight. And we know Frank Martin is fighting Tank Davis coming up, where he's the underdog in that fight. So that's potentially another L. Likely another L. So what this does is puts Derk James back on a trajectory of success, because you take yet another fighter and then you get him over the hump, make him a world champ. That's adding another world champion to Derk James's resume. So it heightens Derk James even more. What it also does is it makes the Tank Davis win over Ryan Garcia look way better. Way better. 24 karat gold with diamonds. It makes that win look way better. That right there legitimizes Tank Davis even more. Right? Ryan Garcia beats Devin Haney. I think that could open up a new level of confidence for him. It could open up a new level of dedication and, discipline towards his craft, because now he knows what it feels like to be an actual world champion. He knows what it feels like to compete at the highest level and be successful. He knows that it's more to this boxing shit than all of the flash in the pan shit, right? It's a method to the madness. There's legacy involved. There's reputation and respect involved. This would take Ryan Garcia and put him in the pound for pound conversation when you beat a guy like Devin Haney, a guy who's a multi-division champion at the age of 25, undisputed at the age of 23, has beat Kambosos twice, has beat Teofimo Lopez. Now, they try to downplay the Kambosos win. Guys like Richardson Hitchens try to downplay the Kambosos win after you struggle with Gustavo Lemos. And shout out to Lemos. I like him. Good fighter. But that lets you know these guys be having more mouth than fight. You know what I'm saying? They try to downplay the Kambosos win, but then say that Teofimo Lopez is a great fighter, when Kambosos beat Lopez in a great fight. Right? So, you beat Kambosos. You beat Jojo Diaz leading up to that fight. You know what I'm saying? Jojo Diaz ain't nothing to sneeze at. You beat Vasil Lomachenko Hall of Famer, all-time great fighter, 2-time gold medalist. Do I even have to run down Lomachenko's resume? I mean, this is a guy your favorite fighter ducking. You know, he beat Regis Prograis in his first fight at 140. These are the accolades that a 25-year-old Devin Haney possessed. And Ryan Garcia beating Devin Haney, you absorb all of that shit. You absorb all of that shit. This would do wonders for Ryan Garcia. Now, I say all that to end it with this. Ryan Garcia only got a puncher's chance in this fight. I don't see him beating Devin Haney, but it's possible. I think Devin Haney is going to style on Ryan Garcia. I think this is a showcase fight for Devin Haney. I think this is an opportunity just to display the ability of Devin Haney in front of everybody. You know, hardcore boxing fans already know what Devin Haney coming like. You feel me? We already know what he's done in the sport. We already know the skill that he possesses. We already know the accolades and the achievements and, you know, the money that he's grossed over the course of his career at the age of 25. We know all of the success. The casual fans, though, they don't know. This is an opportunity for Devin Haney to put his bid in, right? You know what I mean? Show these casual fans, you know, teach them a little something about the sweet signs. And if he can stop Ryan Garcia, hey. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. What do you think happens if Ryan Garcia beats Devin Haney? What does that look like for Ryan Garcia? How does that change the trajectory of his career? Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Contender regime boxing. I'll holla at y'all boys, man.